Caitlin Clark could receive Lionel Messi-like package for unparalleled participation. Unrivaled Basketball League is in a full-court press to recruit Caitlin Clark with a Lionel Messi-like offer, Front Office Sports reported on Wednesday morning. The new 3x3 professional basketball league, co-founded by WNBA stars Napheesa Collier and Breanna Stewart, is set to tip off in Miami in January and has already announced 26 of its 30 participating players. Last week, it also made headlines for announcing a multi-year media rights deal with TNT Sports that could be worth more than $100 million. As it currently stands, Clark is not one of those slated to play. However, Front Office Sports reported Monday that the league is prepared to offer more than $1 million salary for just 3 months of her participation, in addition to equity and revenue sharing. The incentive package could end up being similarly structured to the one that Inter Miami assembled to recruit Lionel Messi to join in 2023. The club offered him a $150 million contract, part ownership, and a slew of unorthodox benefits and forms of compensation. Last week, Napheesa Collier spoke glowingly about the impact Caitlin Clark has had on the WNBA. It's just so crazy because the growth that Caitlin has brought to the game, the sheer amount of money she's making these teams. People are having to move their venues for when she comes to play, Collier said on Run It Back FTTV. And she's getting paid like $75,000 a year. She should be one of the top-paid players in the world just for Clark. Meanwhile, has previously stated she plans on taking the summer off, joking she'll become a professional golfer. Alex Basil, the president of Unrivaled and husband of Collier, told Sports Business Journal the league was preparing Clark a major offer last week. Caitlin's been through more the last year and a half, probably mentally and emotionally, than any women's athlete has been through, as far as anyone can remember, Basil told Sports Business Journal. So we haven't had that firm dialogue or firm offer just yet. But we are going to make that offer. It's going to be a historic offer, but we're giving her time to mentally escape basketball before we sit down and have that conversation. Clark is one of a handful of high-profile WNBA players who have not committed to playing this winter. A'ja Wilson, the league MVP, is another. Sabrina Ionescu also hasn't shared whether or not she participate. The entire league is innovative in its approach, offering inaugural players equity in the league. And Unrivaled Basketball League will be played on a compressed full court, and the league will be made up of 6 teams of 5 players each. The league currently includes players from every WNBA team with the exception of the Indiana Fever. With players set to report to camp in early January, it's likely that Clark's highly unrivaled anticipated decision will be made in the coming weeks.